afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast here with me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master of Propaganda, Hero of Reich, Defender of the Fatherland, and welcome to a new year, the year 2015, with whatever it's going to bring us all in the wonderful world of Company Views 2. But we will be having a fight here right between Matrick fighting for the Soviet Union and the glory of Comrade Stalin, and the Third Attack Corps rolling here versus the German lines under the command of RedxWings fighting for Deutschland. Tasked with holding this river crossing with the 3rd SS Panzerdivision Totenkopf, waiting for an infantry division to relieve its positions on the line. But the Russians are hoping to crush it down before that happens. We got conscripts on the way, we got pioneers with MG42s arriving here for RedxWings. He's got lots of MG bulletins again. We've got mechanized assault. We've got assault support and mechanized versus Matrick with partisan tactics. So army and guard rather combined arms, otherwise plenty of infantry bulletins right there. Moving up the right and the left side here, bit of spread out approach here from Matrick. And we got a special Rive command then following up here at the base as well. Very interesting opening there. But why going up here from RedxWings to deny cover to his enemy? More MG42s there on the way, and he's going for the way for a rather heavy left-hand approach there so far. Focusing all efforts down there. Pioneer spotting for the MG42s as they cross forwards. Point there being secured. Sandbag position up as well to guard versus Northern assault already there. Matrick taking no chances against his fascist opponent. Got the MG42 covering here. Second MG42 arriving there. First shots fired. Rifle and MG42 fire with the MP40 joining in there. Pioneers closing in there on these suppressed conscripts, and they are rapidly rush off the field. Securing the victory point over there. Not having made a direct move there for the fuel points enough. We got a sniper there. This is definitely getting increasingly unique here. We got two conscripts and then a sniper from Matrick. This is definitely not a usual sort of opening. Going before two closing in there, taking advantage of the fact he just repulsed an assault to then inch things forwards. Another MG42 moving up here as well, though perhaps not so well positioned there since there's a basically large amount of territory they can't shoot through anyways. Third MG42 up there, so 3 MG42s, 2 pioneers versus 2 conscripts and a sniper. Point there being secured. We got the conscript with more sandbag positions going up. Abandoning here, looks like he's not going to press forwards here, instead shifting towards him, moving the right side. We got a very early telemine up from RedxWings as well. Probably in some kind of expectation of what's going to come. I mean, build humble units like a Scout Car, for example, would be in one of the greater weaknesses here of his opening so far. So I mean, telemine sort of try and deal with that is not necessarily a bad idea. Because they're coming under 5 MG40s and the MG42 over here. Snipers opening up, thus receiving themselves. We've got pioneers rushing in. We've got a scout coming up to spot here, the M3A1. Snipers pulling back here, so the pioneers are trying to mow them down, but with a 50 caliber to support the snipers from here might have a chance of forcing away those pioneers. And there we go. RedxWings now beginning to suffer some minor defeats here. Right hand side still very open. Matrick could consider mining up some bits here maybe. But he's pushing onwards here straight into the MG42s though. Note here the positioning. I'm wondering if this is intentional to basically ensure that one MG42 can't just be outmaneuvered. And he does manage to get the scout car here, whopping out with the MG42. Or was there actually a telemine there? No, it was the MG42, but apparently the MP40 gunners finished off the last bit there. It's a bit of a nasty setup there, in which case actually worked out here for RedxWings. Leaving behind a smouldering fire here for the Germans to warm themselves around, if that was necessary actually. Another MB3A1 though. Looks like Matrick is not giving up here versus his fascist opponent. He's also maintaining positioning, maintaining pressure right next to the base. We've got a likely mechanized company up for RedxWings. Now he cancelled the M3A1. Looks like Matrick has decided on something else. Meanwhile, actually pushing forward here with the sniper. That's a bit bold. That's a bit bold. This is actually quite open now to any infantry, since no MG42s covering that. Instead, we have noticed, of course, that RedxWings are slightly pulled back here. Matrick gaining more and more territory, falling back here to the sandbag position. Question is, what is Matrick planning now? Stravniki. More snipers. Partisans, shock troopers, guardsmen. I mean, there's a few options there for Matrick. Pioneers bringing in the rest of the conscripts. They are suffering losses. They are negative cover and they stood about there a bit too long there, so that's definitely going to be an engagement that you see here to the advantage of Matrick. Not really working out here for RedxWings whatsoever. Meanwhile, though, we got a scout car up here. He's got anti-tank grenades up though. Not sure if RedxWings was expecting that. And there we go, off. The conscript does suffer some losses, though the scout car itself also heavily damaged. If RedxWings is a bit unfortunate, he could end up losing that scout car. We do get the 222 upgrade up now here. Pulling back here as the conscript continue to fire away. Anti-tank grenade on cooldown. There's no infantry nearby to support. The lack of infantry active serving to aid a RedxWings scout car, despite his, how should I say, tactical misstep. And there goes straight into the MG42 bunker as well. The Pioneers have some heavy losses. They does not lose the entire unit though, so that's the advantage there of Matrick. Partly, anyways, as much as that could be an advantage of not losing the entire unit like that. The scout car though will need some repairs. Matrick's actually floating a bit of manpower here. We got mechanized here nearby RedxWings, mechanized. And we've got Partisan doctrine chosen. Partisan, he's actually popping in here, but sadly the building has been occupied. I mean, the Pioneers can't stick in from their set. They appear here from the edge of the map with their submachine guns, their Peepers 841s. Also, a fun fact about Partisans, the largely Russian ones were actually to a large extent composed of Russian soldiers left behind during the initial sort of advance there of Operation Barbarossa. With then sort of marching into the forest, there was all sort of civilians and so on. There were also paratroopers actually amongst the Partisans. We only found a lot of paratroopers after sort of failed drops would disperse and then join up with the Partisans. So a little fun fact there about the Soviet Partisans. Of course, there were a lot of different partisan groups, and they were not all friends. There you go, scout car trying to hunt down the sniper here. Counter the rushing force, looks like got a third unit out. But looks like this case RedxWings is a bit sensible here, already pulling back. He might actually be able to get the snipers, but I don't think he was willing to sacrifice his lighter punchy speedwagon for that. Still, Matrick keeping up some good pressure, is keeping him a bit contained though. He's actually got a bit of manpower there floating about. He could definitely, I think, consider some mines here versus RedxWings, who on the other hand does seem to be laying down mines, though so far not a lot has been going down. We also got some Panzergrenadiere having mobilized to the front line. The other few will be secured here. .222 rolling up there, auto cannon firing at the combat engineers. It looks like here RedxWings actually have been expecting the mine for so far. There's been none. We got another Partisan unit arriving. There we go, taking up position in the building now, landing here behind the lines of RedxWings. Coming out there with a pilfered MG42 from some poor bastard. There you go, shooting away. There we go, attacking from as many positions as possible. He does not have Molotov. It looks like he will be able to get that MG42 thanks to the LMG42 and the conscripts there. Combined assault. Meanwhile, troops are moving in. Panzer is supported by another MG42, opening up in the small hut there. The MG42, they're being secured by the Russians. Very large push going on the left flank. At the same time, see RedxWings going for the munitions over here. It's also getting up to close to 200 there. Panzers are getting suppressed and shot down. We got a second MG42 joining here. RedxWings basically trying his best to get as many bullets going down this area. The Partisans will need to fall back. And they're going to attack Partisan unit with a stolen Panzerschreck. Moving in there to try and deal with the scout car. But the scout car in this case is too quick to get away here, ensuring the Partisans can't knock it out. Panzers taking up position in the building, though they are suppressed, so there'll be a bit of time there before they can sort of properly shoot back. Scout car still moving in despite the threat here of the Partisans with their stolen Panzerschreck. And there we go, we got a 250 half-track with some Grenadiers in it as well. A lighter Schützenpanzerwagen. And there you go, Panzerschreck connects with it. He's moving in on the suppressed conscripts. He's going to get hit with an anti-tank grenade there, fear. And there we go. Damaged engine, Grenadiers vacate the vehicle. And there you go, Panzerschreck. No, it only ends up abandoned, and the Partisans end up retreating. So the half-track is still theoretically functional. There's going to need repairs, and the MV-42 got cleared out as well. Tutor moving in, wiping out the anti-tank Partisans on the retreat. They'll only to get hit with an anti-tank grenade. Heavy action. Meanwhile, all of this going on, the Pioneers have been basically cutting off the fuel here. Nicely executed by RedxWings. Nice maneuver. Though Matrick is still getting quite the fuel advantage now. besides the munitions, I really would have liked to see him lay down some mines, for example, with the Partizans. I mean, remember, they can lay down mines. They could, for example, mine this area quite nicely, but there we go. 250 half-track repaired. Snipers trying to get off some few lucky shots here. Meanwhile, Matrick's force is slowly being put together again. He's got no combat engineers, by the way. He might want to replace those. I mean, he's got the resources now to tech up. And there we go. Another Partisan unit, in this case equipped with SVT-40 semi-automatics. Also, fun fact about the Partisan groups, Germans would occasionally put the different Partisan groups against each other because they weren't necessarily always best of friends. So, another little fun fact there. The Partisans are falling back to the Grenadiers with a light machine gun. 250 half-track, those ready to push them forwards once more. And we got another Panzer Grenadier unit there arriving. So Red Wings beginning to add in some more infantry here. Gutes Arbeit. Few points secure. Cut-off points we're going to be reconnected as well. You might want to retreat. There we go, those Panzer Grenadiers. Grenadiers slowly edging ahead. Bit of quiet here. Matrick definitely, I think, should consider getting some commies and taking up. I mean, he can't last with this force too long. In particular, not with the threat here of basically Red Wings taking up and adding in some armor of his own. I mean, in that regard, Matrick will very easily end up being rather defensive. He's got Telemines going down. More Telemines from Red Wings. Sniper getting off some shots and the MG42 slowly taking away their lives. We've got the other MG42 covering here, showing there's no infantry. They can rush forward from that angle. Bit of a lot of pressure here still. Plenty of munitions, no mines going down. I'm a bit disappointed there in Matrick. I really would like to see him, you know, lay down some mines. Engineers are arriving. 250 half-track crewed out again. 2-2 here dealing with a constant wing, but straight into the MG42, resulting, unstrangely enough, in some troops getting suppressed and pummeled. Constant running straight into the Panzer Grenadiers. Not really good engagement here from Matrick, particularly with the Pioneers being able to support there with the MP40s. And we've got Sniper Fire joining in with the Scout Cut joining in. Almost fetching to 3. He could, by the way, consider using spotting scope to further increase the line of sight there. Meanwhile, securing the fuel point over here. Red Wings increasing the mechanized force, and there we go, the counter, by the way, were executed rather brutally. Will Matrick be going for some armor now? There we go, Tank Battalion command is up. And there you go, the Panzers are having to deal with the Partisans with SVT-40s. Closing in here, Gewaltladung straight for the windows. Forcing the Partisans down to the open, and quickly getting mowed down here. But snipers here proving their worth, quickly popping a shot there for Heiner's head.
We have an isolated sector.
Tango Battalion command halfway through here. In the meanwhile, though, Matrick will continue to suffer under Red Wings now. More firepower, heavy force on Sony Ultima Mobile there, thanks to the 222 and the 250. But we got here, Red Wings actually now taking up further. Good, so even as Matrick is getting hit in terms of taking, Red Wings though is falling on sharply there. Got the MG-42 in a bit of trouble, need to fall back. He could actually, I think, rush in the 250 to clear that out, or at least get us some good damage. In this case, I think Red Wings might want to be careful there, not rushing in too rapidly or headlessly, who knows, maybe he was worried about something. We're maintaining there a bit of more calm posture. We've got more mines going up. He's clearly sort of worrying about an enemy armor rush, and he's not getting any sort of anti-tank weapon, so he's very much relying on telemines for the time being. Very interesting. And there we go, we got the first T-3476 arriving here for Matrick. Finally, he's stopped by a Partisan unit lined up behind the sandbags, equipped with some stolen German equipment. Probably secure for some security troops. Who knows? But T-3476 on the way. Soon. Whereas he's only just gotten taken up. They could, of course, consider taking up further, though I think that might be a bit bold there for Red Wings, at least without fuel cache. in particular considering all the fuel he's not been getting. So he should probably get the support as soon as possible. Panzer here versus conscripts. Oh, snipers there quickly turn the favours there towards the Russians, as the conscripts quickly overwhelm them afterwards. You got another pass through the tank from north again. We got parties, we got the snipers. Overall, this is not going to be a good zone here for RedxWings infantry to operate in. There we go, they're pushing up the right flank as well. 250 half tank again moving in. T-3476 also fit for the fight. And there are no telemines here to support or eat the 250 half track, so that can end up with poorly there. There we go. Shot one through there. Cannoneers quickly evacuating the half track. Did not try to stay there, but there we go. Panzer fast off the T-3476. Pulling up behind the wreckage, actually sort of see him decap it using the, well, blazing fire and the smoke pouring out of it to basically sort of score the line of sight there of the T-3476 for a bit. So the time, well, decap and then get out of there. Meanwhile, another assault going up. Yes, all that is happening from Matrick on the left flank. He's constantly trying sort of to attack RedxWings fuel punch, of course, denying him further fuel. That is always good. We now got another assault going up the right flank here as well. Well done, well done. Attacking from several points at the same time. He's not trying to just brute force his way through, but actually launching consecutive assaults from different angles, making it harder for RedxWings with the lack of infantry he has at the moment to sort of maintain a proper position. So that's nicely executed. In this case, there was a bit of a deeper defense here, actually covering, though in the end that was still retreated, so would have done so much. But still, nicely done. We got the Panzers moving forwards again. And the snipers here, veterans, T2 increasing the rate of fire. We got another T-3476 on the way, while the T-34 here being pulled back for repairs most needed. Interesting enough, so far there's been no sign of a support corps here for Mr. RedxWings, and he does not feel it is necessary. Also a bit of a longer game here, by the way, I should have mentioned that earlier, but so there will be no mid-game analysis, but there you go. There we go, repairing the tank. And we got the support corps here going up for RedxWings. Panzer Grenadier moving forwards. A large assault rifle equipped force.
We have a new T-34 standing by.
And we got the MD-42 there moving about in the horizon as well. Who shall make it first? But there you go, MD-42 setting up. At the same time, the troops are getting a bit more spread out, which might allow this to work out. The 2-2-2 will probably be able to sort of quickly overwhelm this and sort it off. And now the option is here for armour. He could go for a Stug, he could go for an Ostwind or a Panzer IV. But I imagine with the T-34s out, he'll probably aim for a Panzer IV or a Stug. The Ostwind at the moment would be so much worth it. But there you go, MD-42 being pushed off. Interesting enough, he did not push in there with the 2-2-2 fully. In this case, hindsight proved him a bit advantageous as the conscripts were quickly following up. And if he'd done that, he'd probably been anti-tank grenaded. There we go, we got the armoured force moving in, the two T-3476s. Straight into the Panzer Grenadier. He might actually end up losing the unit here. Pioneers moving forward, Pack 40 setting up. But, oh dear, there's two telemines right here. He's going to flank it, there we go. One telemine went off. And second telemine as well. Two telemines, two T-34s with damaged engines and barely any health left. He might be able to get that Pack 40, but I think he's going to at least lose one T-34 here. And there we go. Constantly dealing with the infantry. Still no sign of a Panzer Kampagne for RedxWings. There we go. Pack 40 down, MD-4 tracks. He needs to get out of there. Scheiße, Dieter. Why aren't we leaving this place? There's a tank right next to us. 2-2-2 not really going to do much out. He's actually moving in. I think he might try to draw fire away from the MD crew. And got smoke being dropped in as well there. And there we go. Saving the day for the crew. And we might see the Cubs are getting wiped with the 2-2-2, the 2-2. There we go. Unit wiped. In fact, Matrick's got no conscripts left now. No conscript. Panzer IV's on the way. And the T-34 crew can't see anything at all. Piotr, where are we? I don't know. I can't see anything. We could be in Moscow for all I know. Really? No. Well, at least he's going to see if he can't get that Pack 40 denies opponent one anti-tank weapon before his T-3476 ends up like its brother there right next to it. But just as that happens, the Panzer IV is mobilized. Pentaman machine gun going up. Ah! So close! Panzer IV misses! And bounces off the shot front. Come on, Heinz. And there we go, though. T-34 down, so ultimately Matrick lost 2 T-34s, only got a single Pack 40. A rather bad trade-off there, but it does prove the worth of mines here. Certainly nicely executed there by RedxWings. We got another T-34 round as the Panzerkampffwagen here pushes forwards. We got anti-tank parts now joining in as well. Not a bad idea there. T-34 just moving in as well. Shot going off. He's got plenty of munitions though. I mean, he's yet to, I think, lay down a single mine or even a demo charge. I'm a bit surprised there. More Panzers though are paying with their lives here in support of the 3rd Tank Corps. 222 though. Veteran defeated with 11 kills. Snipers though continue to rack it up as well there, with 25 closing in on Veteran T3 as well. Matrick though can soon add in another tank. He might want to consider getting fuel cash up to sort of further support it. Right now he is splitting out, notably. Those Taylor mines took what was otherwise a strong armoured force and turned it into nothing. So that is very much a reason why you should be careful about mines, and certainly I think that more than anything really shows it. So again, it's very interesting then that Matrick in comparison has not laid down a single mine so far whatsoever. Again, he's floating tons of munitions. I'll be curious to sort of know what he sort of fully thinks. We've got more telemines down here. But he's waiting here. No, he's waiting to the partisans out. He doesn't want his opponent to see it. He doesn't want his opponent to know. Nicely done there by RedxWings. Taking no chances. This is Russians. Now the T-34 soon available here for Matrick. Need to be careful here with those snipers. Rifle grenade going off. Very close there. Although Ivan did not make it back home. But RedxWings is now sort of a bit more dominant again. He's gaining back more of the territory, more of the map. He could consider another Panzer IV. He could consider Stuke to support the Panzer IV. That could also work out nicely, I think. Or he might try and play for Howitzer, actually. As they're falling a bit back. Pioneer's finding. Oh, the cover was wrecked there by the T-34-76. Oh no! So close to the mine. Is he going to drive into it? There you go. Panzer IV flanks. He did not drive into the mine, otherwise that would easily have been another T-34 loss there to the Wehrmacht. In this case, apparently his T-34 sense was tingling and pulling him away from the mine. Panzer IV though moving up. Misses though. Getting the fuel point. In fact, he's getting both fuel points here using partisans and bold heroic maneuvers. Just too bad he's not laying down any mines in the process. While the parts over here quickly losing up to the more well-trained German counterparts. Another Panzer IV arriving here for Deutschland. Another T-34 here is available for the Soviet Union. Or he could, of course, consider taking outwards to support a mechanized armored Campania and maybe adding an H-35, some H-36s, or something else altogether.
You have orders? Excellent work.
And U-42 spring out. What shall Mr. RedxWings' next plan be? Now he's actually laying down mines. I think that's the first mine altogether. Looks like he decided against already getting spotted by the Pioneers, obviously. Shots going off here. The anti-tank parts are quickly getting overwhelmed here. T-34, they're almost done. Another T-34 on the way. And the Pioneers continue their assault here versus the partisans. Though the veteran 2 pioneers in this case actually do seem to hold the advantage, even as they're losing numbers. Rather close engagement here. The veterans see 3 snipers by the way here, though they are also being forced off the field. Left side seeing no action. The Panzer is pushing forward with grenadier support. And the T-34 is being hit. Their Panzer 4 striking in. Second Panzer 4 could easily join in if necessary. And we've got another series of smoke bombs going down, I think, to cover the retreat here. And straight into the teller mine. We've got marked vehicle, by the way, on. And there we go, 1 T-34 down. The other T-34 getting mentioned, 1 aircraft shot down. Panzer 4 pulling away, the T-34 pulling away. Overall, these armour exchanges are not really going well here for Matrick whatsoever. Each one proved to be quite devastating as the teller mines kick in. And they're easily turning out to be an absolutely series of great investments here for RedxWings. And certainly it would further highlight the need, I think, for Matrick here to lay down mines. When he done that earlier, I think he could even have caught some of those Panzer IV in some infantry, cost RedxWings a lot higher losses. But instead he didn't, and now he's got tons of it. I mean, it's now beginning to use spy network and other bits that way sort of try and gain an intelligence advantage over RedxWings, but can certainly also work out. But even then, I think mines would have done him a lot of good. And I'm guessing there's going to be another T-3476 soon out again, and again, and again.
Ready for your orders.
31 kills there. MG-42's covering in vital spots, at least perceived vital spots there for RedxWings.
Enemy positions. We have the territory.
What shall RedxWings aim for next? Howitzer, more tanks, Sturmgeschütz. Now we got mines going up, and again remember, note, partisans can also lay down mines. It is something that gets a bit forgotten from time to time, I feel though. Panzer's moving ahead there. And there you go, Panzer Grenadier suffering losses. Might actually get wiped out there if RedxWings is not careful. We've got the Panzer IV there intervening, gaining veterans 1 in the process. Matrick really needs to up his armour now. We've got the Panzer moving forward to try and deal with that Panzer Kampfwagen 4. Panzer squad wiped half out. Got another armour to swap. We got the veteran here for the T-3406. Needs to get away. We're lost. A bit sad to lose it now here for Matrick. Anti-tank parts arriving again. We got Blitzkrieg forward. He's actually using Blitzkrieg offensively. Bloody amazing. There you go. Damaged engine. We got smoke bombs going down that. Scrape of 1 Panzer IV there with a damaged engine. One trying to get away as well. Anti-tank parts moving in from several points. And the Panzer IVs are damaged, particularly the one here with the damaged engine. He's actually allowing this one to get away. Then again, there's a mine in the way there that might actually knock it out. Almost getting that Panzer IV. He's actually managed to gain veterancy too. He needs to lay down some other smoke bombs. No, too late. And there we go. Damaged engine on the other one. Heavy engine damage, in fact. Mine's definitely proving to be the bane of tanks this match, more than ever. And now we got a lightest Feldhaubitz opening up here in support of the German offensive. German defensive, if you will it. There we go, anti-tank parts knocking out the 2nd Panzer IV as well. Now things are a bit more equal. Though still Matrick has notably high armor losses there. For to a lesser extent, less gain. The RedxWings can quick replaces some of his Panzer IV losses as well. Veterans in 3 pioneers, they've definitely done quite good work here versus the Russians. They're marching now into the light machine gun here. Manned by some plucky partisans now, veterans too. Their snipers are definitely getting a good job done there. Getting a lot of kills in, bleeding out RedxWings slowly but surely. Then forcing him to be more careful with his infantry. Left side, by the way, he's open to some nice harassment from Matrick. I mean, you could easily use the partisans for that. And he's again using spy network, probably going to suss out the locations, figure out where he can attack, and maybe again sneak in some partisans for a bit of harassment if he wants to just even some regular infantry. There you go, T-34 moving ahead there, though. Grenadiers are quick to ward it off the threat of a Panzerfaust to the engine block. More Telemines here. Oh, shite! The Telemine went off, wiping out the Grenadiers on retreat. How harsh for RedxWings. Hoist by his own petard in that regard. More Panzerforce available here for RedxWings, you should definitely consider that. And we got more Telemines going down, and we got the howitzer firing again, unleashing another vicious barrage in the hopes of killing something. He might actually get the snipers if they're not careful. Instead, he's so far killing grass and maybe a few bugs. Oh, there we go, finally getting off a hit there, harming the MG crew. Finally getting some kills. You know, I got the party getting ready for a push here. Matrick flying here versus the Panzer Grenadier. Gain veterans if you're in the process, making them further lethal here versus the party. We've got another Panzer on the way. Matrick can now get another T-34, and he is getting another T-34. More mines going down. Good, good. He's still got tons of munitions, so a lot more mines. So finally, though, he's getting a bit more, you know, mining down. But again, I'm surprised it took him so long to get there. And we got a second sniper team actually on the way as well from Matrick. Very interesting, very interesting. Further sort of bleed out infantry, though part of me would say he might consider a set of fuel cache. And there we go, another mine went off now on the Panzer IV, damaging the engine heavily. Now it's RedxWings' turn to begin losing tanks to mines, it seems. Second T-34 round, everything at all assemble, then we could probably overwhelm that Panzer IV rather rapidly. Interesting enough, the 222's actually been doing very little. All of a sudden we got air units moving in there to try and assist here with dealing with the Panzer IV. Instead, he's not moving in the T-34 here. I mean, even with Mark vehicle, I'd say a one T-34 versus a Panzer IV is a bit of a risky business. In particular, as you can see here, if RedxWings can maintain the front versus the T-34-76. Oh dear, so close, so close. T-34 went down when they got their anti-tank parts moving up. But again, had he just been a bit more patient, I think he could easily done that in without losing a T-34-76. Instead, though, Matrick here instead just went forward on a bet, thinking, you know, he might get it. But generally, when it comes to these things, you know, don't bet, be sure. But oh well. You see, we got the Panzer IV, and now RedxWings is actually on the defensive of the little infantry, a few MG42s, a howitzer, and a scout car. Whereas now Matrick is once more the one with the larger dominant force, though rather heavy on partisans. So of course now Matrick needs to sort of get offensive, he needs to sort of try and push his advantage as much as possible. Though of course with all the mines, he can't quite as much make any sort of exploitations as much as possible, because again he can easily then risk his T-34 becoming a big fat target out in the middle of everywhere. So he's going to need some engineers with the mines for up, but he doesn't have those. So in that regard, you know, all those telemines have bought RedxWings an interesting advantage. And again, that is very much a sort of mental advantage in that even if he ends up suffering some nasty losses, he doesn't have to worry heavily about a sudden heavy armor breakthrough or anything like one, because again, the telemines very much create a zone of discomfort here for Matrick, where he could easily end up, you know, having a tank stuck in the middle of, well, enemy lines. And we can see here, Matrick is being a bit paranoid. Is there a mine here? Mine here? No, no, no. Thank the heavens.
You want dead? Yes, brother?
Out of firing again. There we go, though, getting off some kills on the MG42 crew. Another Panzer IV arrived here. Ooh. Getting in some proper kills now. Might be able to get that last bit. Almost. And there we go, wiped out the enemy MG crew, a small victory for Deutschland. Oh, got the Panzer moving here straight into the T-34-76. Neither shot connecting or penetrating. More T-34s available here for Matrick. He definitely needs to keep that flowing, and again, fuel cards I think would be good.
I am waiting.
Looks like some of the mines are being spotted out though, or just being laid down. More mines going down, in this case though, straight under the enemy's nose, where the enemy can actually see it, so that's not really too good. And it's certainly going to make RedxWings more cautious now. And again, all those other mines probably should have in the first place.
We are losing territory.
The last Panzer squad moving forward, that's also pretty much the last infantry squad that RedxWings has at the moment. You might want to consider replacements. More T-34s, so many T-34s. Interesting enough, Matrick is so far not bothered with a single minesweeper despite having the missiles for as well. T-34 being engaged with the Panzer IV anti-tank parts that are moving in. Might he try and bait it into it? And then maybe Mark Rico, but no, looks like RedxWings is taking no chances either. Not after having lost other Texter mines and then Matrick following up. Another artillery barrage. We got another Panzer unit down the way, that is good. That is good. Oh, got the 222! A moment of laxity brought down doom upon it. Bit of a sad loss there for RedxWings, who otherwise managed to survive for so long. Pioneers, they're being rushed away. I just need the tank repaired here to join, well, both tanks actually repaired, and then launch in for another assault. Victory points, by the way, are looking rather close, although to the advantage of RedxWings. Pioneers moving forwards. Still veterans free, and here supported by Panzer IV rushing off the conscripts, forcing them to abandon the fuel point to the Germans.
You have orders?
Standing by.
Looks like we've got another assault here in the centre. And there we go, anti-tank parts. But they actually do end up falling back rapidly due to the presence of the elite MG42 crew carrying the Panzer IV as well. Panzer are going to here instead rushing into a T-34-76 and are quickly compelled to move elsewhere lest they suffer a high explosive death.
It's no less than we deserve. What?
He's trying to hit the base here. Once he was trying to get the snipers all and he's down here. And in this case, not really getting a lot of hits except on the base building. Getting up to 3 T-34-76. Now Matrick might soon have something a bit more punchy there versus RedxWings. Another engineer to help speed up repairs. So it's got his also finally getting minesweepers as well. I mean, that took him long enough, surprisingly, here for Mr. Matrick.
T-34 ready for action. Yes, comrade?
Yes, brother?
This territory is ours.
There you go, Panzer IV versus T-34-76 and the Panzer partisans. Panzer IV that ends up falling back despite having almost gotten that T-34 pairing the Panzer were that much of a threat here, and they're also getting closer to veterans free. Oh, the Panzer IV was hit again. Probably getting off some kills on the anti-tank partisans. In fact, we've got one unit there almost wiped out. While Matrick is slowly building up his armoured force. He's actually leading one tank over here. I really think you should basically just bunch up as many as you can there, and then we win the engineers with the minesweepers first, and then launch in the tanks. Oh, got him and lost the veterans to 3 Panzer Grenadier. We got the artillery going down again.
We have 200 points remaining.
The struggle continues here.
Target eliminated.
Looks like a mine got wrecked there. And we might see those pioneers again. Nope. Looks like they'll manage to get out of that one somewhat safely. RedxWings does not give up on those telemines. Not one bit.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Territory taken. Push on.
Anti-personnel mines in place. You need something built? Ready.
Panther moving ahead. Looks going to deal here with the more 70-3406. By the way, not a bad decision at all. I mean, the more isolated T-3406 will certainly be an easy target for the Panther 4. In particular, chance of getting close there to Veteran 2. We've got another Mark vehicle going in there to, in this case, for Matrick again, giving the best chance of knocking out. There you go, Veteran T2. Shot, though, went through here. Second Panther 4. No, it's actually a command tank joining in. Still nothing going on here. I can't help but feel that, again, nope. And again, that's where the mines place to make it difficult. Except Matrick to be, again, aggressive. But out you go. He's actually getting the minesweepers, but oh, not quite there fully. Only one cleared out. One cleared out. The one T-54 though ended up with a damaged engine. And Unison got wiped out by the Panzer full force. Still, bit more successful on an armoured assault from Matrick than the first one.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
At the same time though, sadly, RedxWings can't commute the counter-attack. We've got some artillery going down here on the armoured assault, trying to break it up.
Command tanks are now available.
Forcing it away. Essentially minimising the gains here for Matrick, despite everything. Matrick, by the way, could consider a 4 T-3476. That would definitely give him a direct armour advantage. In particular, considering that RedxWings actually only got one Panther 4 and a command tank. He's got no other anti-tank weapons. That would actually leave him rather vulnerable. Even with all those telemines about, as they are getting slowly cleared out now, that Matrick is reacting a bit more properly. But again, we got one of those more cutting attacks here, cutting off the fuel again. And there you go, first T-3476 on the way. In fact, he could launch an assault straight on RedxWings base and knock out the howitzer. Got those two snipers there continuing to just tear away German lines. 43 kills there. Command tank moving ahead. Might catch those snipers. Ah, missed! Scheißefritz. So close. There you go, got the T-54 reacting to the command tank's advance. Pack 40 around here. Oh, another telemine! Another telemine, another victory. We got anti-tank parts here, but in this case, though, now does he get ones for the anti-tank grenades? There we go, almost wiped out. He caught from the ME-42 and the command tank. Command tank, though, suffering here. Panther 4 advances. Anti-tank partisans were wiped out. Panther 4, though, suffering heavy damage as well here. He might lose it now. Needs to pull away. Pop some smoke there from the Luftwaffe. Ah, there we go. Got flanked by the T-3476. Nicely done there by Matrick, taking advantage of RedxWings' slight slip up. Command tank might get wiped out. There we got T-3476 still flanking in. No, another telemine. Those telemines continue to be an absolute massive asset for RedxWings. And there we go. Another Panther 4 wrecked. Pack 40 arriving to support. As the T-34s escape here through the burning wreckage of the Panzerwaffe. And he's only lost one T-3476 despite everything now. Incendiary armor-piercing rounds here. RedxWings really doing his utmost to try and tear apart the Russians here. Victory points also very close here with the two opponents. Pioneers are close to getting wiped out. And there you go, one T-54 knocked out. That was in fact his most veteran one.
The enemy has destroyed one of our vehicles.
Veteran T-3 MG4 to the force. We got the Pack 4 setting up. Can he get off a shot? There we go. Even as T-34-76 launches the assault from another side again. The lack of anti-tank weapons is hurting. Got Tilly going in there. Veteran 2 ball. It looks like he actually managed to get off a pretty devastating shot elsewhere. Was probably back at the base there. He actually got all the snipers getting Veteran 2. All of that while all the other armor engagements were happening actually. Not bad. That probably gave actually RedxWings a huge advantage. We got more T-34 streaming in now. T-34-6 actually in trouble with the Pack 40. Another Pack 40 on the way here for RedxWings. We got more telemines going down. My God, how many telemines did he put down this fight?
T-34 crude and pack gun is ready for orders.
He could get a Sturm now, a Sturmgeschütz. Meanwhile, the Panzer is trying to deal with the partisans with moderate success.
T-34 ready for action. We need target here. You want something?
So many telemines.
T-34 ready. Pack loaded for panther hunting. She got squad. Pack crew is ready.
One with veterans who won and thus target weak point. Still plenty of munitions. Matrick really should consider some mines to slow down enemy assaults. And again try to disable any infantry or vehicles. Launched out for Deutschland. Looks like he's moving ahead to the right hand side, getting ready for a push. Leaving behind one T-34 to cover the left flank. But again, the lack of infantry now is going to make it much harder for him to sort of retain territory versus now RedxWings infantry-wise larger force. So there's a bit of a problem there in theory.
Enemy forces are securing.
And the Howitzer is only going to make things worse.
This is German territory.
And I do believe he's actually wrecking the building since your partisans can't appear out anywhere. This has basically caused RedxWings more trouble. Not bad. Artillery going down here in this Soviet forward position before the assault. And that small shed is proving to be surprisingly resilient. Considering everything. And we're actually getting a half-track from Matrick. Now a half-track is a bit of an interesting decision at this point of the match. I think he should have that out, well, earlier to support his infantry back then. Now he's not really got a lot that could work together with the half-tracks. He's still using spy network. Victory points are very much now in the advantage of RedxWings, by the way. That artillery strike here is definitely proven itself to be sort of the tight turner, it seems. Got another Panther 4 on the way.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Bit of light pressure over here. A howitzer barrage I think could work out nice in particular due to the proximity of the mine that might actually set it off, allowing them to wipe out some more units. Question is, of course, will he be doing that? Or what will he be doing? He marks slow progress on the left flank.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
There we go, Panzerabwehr Kanonen joining in.
The adversary has slipped to 100 points.
Got the house races up, got the Panther 4 joining in. Less than 100 points here for Matrick. Almost victory too. Howitzer almost got a hit off as well. Got a half-track joining in here with some engineers in it from minesweepers. That could actually allow him to sort of keep up more momentum and basically shows armor doesn't have to worry about any mines. So that's not too bad there. Not too bad. Still needs to be careful around that Pack 40. And any other Pack 40 can join in. The assault continues. They also need to maintain a certain distance. More specifically a minimum distance, otherwise the T-34 is just going to into the mine. There you go. Caught up in the pack front. One pack that went down, we still got the Panther 4. Now being marked out. Half track down, kaput. Overall not a bad tactic, I just feel it's much too late. 40 recruit. RedxWings taking no chances, doing his best to maintain the 9 grip on the victory points. We've got another half to get on the way from Matrick. He's definitely not giving up on that strategy, that tactic. Which of course is how long can he maintain this? As the victory points are definitely not in his favour at the moment. And now we got Panther Strikes up here. Looks like RedxWings is getting very focused there on clearing up those remaining enemy tanks.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
Gaining the victory point there.
Yes, comrade.
Q-54 striking forwards. Pack 40, Panther on that Pack 40, by the way, Spec 22 with Dutch mean a high rate of fire, definitely meaning more trouble for the T-34 76ers. There we go, a rather harsh beating delivered there. Looks like he'll be able to get a fleet point there versus Matrick. And with those 3 victory points left in the Allies' current constitution of his forces, that could very well be the GG moment.
A mere 50 points remain before our defeat.
We got the howitzer firing again. Hoping to catch something which seems long gone. Bit of a waste there of artillery, but at this point I don't think it matters too much. Sneaking up there to going for that central victory point, which is the one unguarded, again making use of spy network. Not bad, not bad. Just might not be enough. We even got a T-70 now on the way.
The sector is at risk. We must hold the enemy. We are down to our last 25 points.
Getting ready to strike on the left flank, but we got anti-tank guns and Veteran C2, MD42, or Veteran C3 actually, MD42s to stop up anything. Half-track's actually leading the assault here. Getting past everything. There you go, force the Pack 3 maneuver.
Enemy is encroaching on our territory.
He needs to get that first though, the Pack 40, not the MD42.
The enemy is about to defeat us. We have only 10 points remaining.
10 points left. He should have gone for the victory point. They're going to send the armor piercing rounds up close. T-34 ban, half second also, and there we go. Game over. GG there. First new match of the year, and what a match it was. Definitely not your usual sort of match here. Partisans being used, mechanized, lots of mines of anything. I think this match is really sort of one that proves, you know, mines win games. I mean, that was pretty much really it. I mean, the mines really gave RedxWings really that huge advantage in the fight despite everything else. I mean, otherwise Matrick would have probably flown with tanks, but thanks to the Teller mines, he was several times able to basically render that advantage into naught. So that was definitely well executed there by RedxWings, and again the lack of mine from Matrick really hurt him. On the other hand, that and the very much lateness in getting any mines result really gave RedxWings a huge advantage. So that's definitely something to keep in mind there. Otherwise, despite Matrick having the fuel advantage so much of the game, I mean, he simply couldn't push it through due to the telemines basically every single time, almost wrecking his armoured assault. So I mean, that was really sort of what this match was all centered around: mines. And in that regard, RedxWings clearly had the advantage. Had not been for those, he probably would have lost. In that regard, he should have maybe considered a mix of Panzer Force and Stuke, so that way deal with things. But there you go. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this match. I hope you learned something from it. If you did, why not subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. If not, you know, send it a replay and provide some feedback in the comment section. If this is Imperial Dane saying cheers and thank you all for watching. Bye.